Sevens isn't just rugby with fewer people. It's a brutal sprint tournament where recovery, routine, and mindset are everything. Its unique characteristics on and off the field make it one of the most challenging sports on the planet. Today, we are taking you behind the scenes of a day in the life of a professional Rugby Sevens player on tour. Get ready to experience the journey of the players on and off the field. Welcome to The Report. First thing in the morning, players check in with their strength and conditioning coach. Here, they do their monitoring. This is to check daily metrics, such as sleep, tiredness, soreness, and hydration.
Most of them are in the green, so a few are still a little bit sore. Some of them are still carrying injuries, so it's a matter of just pushing yourself to be there for the team.
Breakfast is crucial. Players need to start the day with a balanced meal to ensure that they have the energy requirements to keep up with the physical demands of Rugby Sevens. Some like it light, some love to load up on carbs, but the end goal is all the same: fuel for the grind. Rugby is a beautifully brutal game with high speed and high impact, and in order for players to be prepared, some of them need to get strapping. All teams only bring one physio, but there's 13 players who all need strapping. The players have had their breakfast, the strapping is done, and now it's time to mentally prepare on the bus on the way out to the stadium. Twinde, haraka, haraka! Hey, haraka, haraka, faster! Each player has a different ritual. Some like to listen to music, some lads like to chat, and others like to take in the sights. So once you arrive to the stadium, this is where the true uniqueness of the Sevens series shows. We are here in the team dining hall, but also this is where all of the players have their dressing rooms, partitioned rooms that have been made up in one hall. So when it comes to the dressing room, it's all about your feng shui. You have your physio room here, as well as your attack and defense structures up on the wall for the players to look at whenever they need be. One of the most key parts of any dressing room, the snacks. We've got the schedule, which is down to the minute. Even the coin toss is put into the schedule. And of course, all of the jerseys are waiting and ready to go for battle. The king. So let's break down the schedule. Firstly, there's weighing in. You want to keep track of how much water goes in and goes out. How hydrated are you? For every kilo that you lose, that's 1 liter of water that you lose. So you want to be able to track before and after games to stay on top of your hydration. Self-prep. Now this gives the players the opportunity to get their individual needs ready. I used to have Achilles issues, so I would need to do my own warm-ups to get my Achilles ready. With the Kenyans, Mapango, that's their term for tactics. And in this particular case, they're playing against Ireland in their first game of the day. Rugby Sevens might be one of the only sports in the world where the warm-up is longer than the actual game itself. And in every stadium, the warm-up is different. Here in Singapore, you get a slice of a field. In other parts of the world, you get half a pitch. But even still, the other half is shared by the team that you're competing against in that game. You've got to get creative with your space. And remember, these players got strapped at 8 a.m. It's now midday. Preparations have been going on for hours, and it all comes down to the 14 minutes on the field. Although the games are short, the warm-up is critical. Players will go through various different stages of high speed, skills, and communication, really to limit injury as well as get the mind and body right to go to battle. Kenya are just about to finish up their warm-up, so we're going to head into the stadium, take the seats, and watch the match. First game of the day, Kenya versus Ireland. Both teams haven't had the best season so far. They're fighting it out. Every point matters. Although the game is short and sweet, you need to be switched on when you're on the bench. And Tavanga's on the bike, staying warm.
And this one ends Ireland 7, Kenya 17.
Perfect start for Kenya. We're going to head down and see how they recover after such a physical game. First game done. But now it's moving on to the next game. They've got to weigh in again after that game to see how much water they've lost, and then they're going to do an iPad review of the game they just played, and then the team that they're going to play against next. The Sevens series chases the sun. Majority of the destinations are really, really hot, and Singapore is no exception. It's probably the hottest destination on tour. So hopping in the ice bath, bringing your core body temperature down is really key for recovery and getting ready for the next match. How long do you stay in?
2 to 3 minutes.
2 to 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
You don't like it?
I don't like it.
Yep, time started. These two teams just went at war for 14 minutes. They need to replenish all of those energy levels. What's unique about the Sevens is they do that side by side. So a big difference between the 15s game and the Sevens game is the review process. In 15s, you have the entire week to review the team you're playing on the weekend. In Sevens, you could be playing 4 or 5 different teams, and you won't even know until you're out of the pool stages who some of those teams are going to be. So once you finish one game, it's straight onto the next team and making sure you're ready for the next game. It's been an absolute whirlwind of a day, and only one game has been played. It's time to do it all over again. This time I'm jumping in. That's enough for me. I'm done. Second game of the day from Kenya. They've recovered, they've eaten, they've warmed up, and now they're back on the field. It's France's first game. So will Kenya be able to keep it up, or will the fresh French take the win? Well, I'll tell you what, the warm-up clearly worked. Kenya score first. We've got hands on heads. Kenyans are looking for air. They're starting to make some substitutions. This second game of the day is taking its toll. Last week, France found themselves in the final in Hong Kong, and the weather unseemingly was 13 degrees, much colder. It's like being in Mombasa here in Singapore. It's 33 degrees and so humid. This may suit the Kenyans to finish out the game. Hey, it's over! Wow, what a game! A fantastic second win against France, and now the Kenya team have to go recover and get ready to do it all again tomorrow. It may just seem like 14 minutes on a pitch, but it's way more than that. All of the preparation today, the weeks, the months, it all adds up, and when you get it right, you get results like that. The schedule is relentless, but that's what makes this sport so impressive. Thanks for joining us on this behind-the-scenes journey. Until next time, I'm Harry McNulty, and this was The Report. Continued strong performance saw Kenya make it all the way to the final, with a chance of glory within reach. But it wasn't meant to be, with Fiji beating them 21-12. But still, much for the Kenyan team to be positive about after a long, relentless weekend of rugby.